What is up, YouTube? Zen Rahman. In today's video, I'll be talking about body dysmorphia. Okay, what body dysmorphia is? Well, it is a psychological condition, okay, where you're never satisfied with how your body looks, okay, what you look like in the mirror. Okay, you might have the best body, the best physique in the world, but you never really be satisfied with what you look like. And it's not a condition where you would be real or honest with yourself about, like, if you're overweight, you'd be telling yourself you are fat, or if you're underweight, you'd be telling yourself that you need to gain weight. It's not like that. Okay, like I said, no matter how good you look, no matter how much of an amazing body, amazing physique or figure you have, you'd never really be satisfied with it. Okay, you'll always find something that's not how it's supposed to be, and you'll always be looking for ways to make your body better. Okay, make yourself look better, and just never be satisfied with how your body looks. And like I said, it's a psychological disorder. Okay, so it can have detrimental effects on your mental health. And as with any mental or psychological disorders, anyone could be suffering from it. Okay, and a lot of people in the fitness industry, some of the best physiques, some of the best bodies in the world, they suffer from it. Probably because I think that they have seen how great their body can look, okay, in terms of how society would define great or an aesthetic or good body, so to speak. They're never satisfied with how their body would look when they're not really trying that hard. Okay, whatever you see in photo shoots, okay, or magazines or Instagram posts, or maybe a scene in a movie or a music video or whatever, that's not how someone can always look. Okay, that's just how they look for maybe just an hour. Okay, it's called peaking your physique. Okay, getting to a point where you would look the best in terms of being very low body fat, but your muscles would still be popping and dehydrating yourself. So there's a lot that goes into that. Okay, and it's a little unrealistic, impractical to strive for that ideal physique, to strive for the kind of body that you might be looking for, and not everybody can do that. Okay, so there are a lot of factors that go into it that are beyond your control. Okay, you could be eating to point every single meal. Okay, you would be training as hard as you can, but not everybody can look the same. Okay, and not everyone has the genetics to look how society or how you would want yourself to look on an Instagram post, or just like your favorite model or influencer or celebrity, movie star, or musician, or whatever. Okay, so it's a little unrealistic to strive for that perfect body, and it's not really practical for everyone to look like that. And maybe you can do it for the hour that I talked about. Okay, maybe you can look like that for a day, but it's not something that's sustainable. It's not something that necessarily healthy. I think we should be a little more practical with what our fitness goals are, and what idea we have about our body image, what we expect our body to look like, and be a little more realistic with it. And like I said, a lot of people in the fitness industry, some people who have the best bodies in the world, okay, they would have thousands and millions of people telling them how great they look. But when they look in the mirror, they're not really satisfied with what they look like. Okay, and if you suffer from body dysmorphia, you'll always have something that you won't be satisfied about in terms of how your body looks. Okay, and what this comes from, I think, is in the modern day, the idea that we have as a society about what the perfect or ideal body is, or what a good body should look like. Okay, if you're a man, you're supposed to have a six pack, and if you're a woman, you're supposed to be curvy and have that great figure and booty and whatever. And everyone needs to have a small waist. Nobody can be overweight. Okay, so these are the kind of standards that we have set for ourselves, and this is really the idea that we have about what the perfect body is, what an aesthetic body is. And like I said, not everyone has the genetics to be able to get a body like that and to be able to maintain it. So that is where I think this problem in today's day and age, this psychological disorder, this mental issue, if you want to call it, it comes from. And what we can do as a society to combat this is to just be a little more realistic with ourselves, to know our bodies better, to have a more real idea about what's possible for us, okay, what we can achieve, what we can maintain, what kind of behavior is sustainable for us, and just be honest with ourselves and accept the fact that you can't always look like that image you would see in a perfect photo shoot, or what your favorite fitness influencer looks like all the time. Okay, like I said, it's not practical, it's not possible for everyone to look like that all the time. Okay, so have a more realistic approach with your fitness goals, and don't try so hard to achieve that perfect body that you end up hating yourself, or you have issues like body dysmorphia, okay, where you're never satisfied with your body. Okay, respect and love your body. Okay, and of course, you should always strive to be as healthy as you can be. Try and eat as clean as you can, and it's okay to treat yourself sometimes. Okay, if you're maintaining a 80% clean diet, okay, that's more than enough. Okay, that means you're doing pretty good. Okay, and that's a good way to be able to sustain it. So try and eat 80% clean. Okay, give yourself a little 20% room to go off the plan. Sometimes, okay, incorporate things like sauces or candy or whatever you can to maintain your sanity, and just so you can also be consistent with how you're eating and consistent with your diet, and you actually have things that you enjoy. And like I said, don't have unrealistic expectations with yourself, and exercise to be healthier. Okay, being better. Okay, being honest with yourself and trying to lose weight or gain weight or having more muscle, that's okay, that's not body dysmorphia, but it's about never being satisfied with how you look, and that turning into kind of a psychological or mental disorder. Okay, so that's what body dysmorphia is. So as a society, we should be honest with ourselves and honest with other people, and not really impose these expectations onto ourselves or onto other people as to them having the perfect body. And you should work out to be healthier and fitter, and to have an overall better quality of life. Okay, and be a little more realistic with what expectations you have with your body in an aesthetic sense. Okay, and just be practical about that, and take care of your physical and mental health. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to shed a little light on body dysmorphia and what it is. Like I said, it's a mental disorder, psychological disorder. So a lot of people might be suffering from it. Maybe you don't know how to label it, but you could be suffering from it. So apply some of the pointers I talked about in today's video, and be honest with yourself, and love your body and your mental health. So exercise to be better, to be healthy, eat to be healthy, and don't drive yourself insane, and don't have unrealistic expectations with yourself. So that's what I had to say about that. I hope you like the video. Let me know what you think. Like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.